everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on the meditation channel. Welcome, welcome. So I have decided to start doing readings for a few reasons. Well, number one, because I got the intuitive insight to do this. I haven't done readings in a very long time, and I just think it's time to get back into it. Number two is because I'm actually creating my own oracle deck. I've written a book, which is called The Book of Realms. I'm currently pitching it to publishers, and hopefully, if it does get accepted, the next step is to get the cards. So I've been working on the cards. I guess that kind of makes sense why I've been getting this insights to do readings. So let's get into it. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to the meditation channel. Oh, I needed that. I've been on a roll today. Okay, welcome. So today we are going to do a reading for you for the month of June 2024. I hope you are doing well. I hope life is treating you well thus far this year, and we are already on a roll. Okay, right. All right. So the first card that came out is Ask for Help. Now, before I started this reading, I knocked over my microphone. So everything is a message from the divine. Something to do with speaking, not being heard, not speaking your truth, not listening. There is something within that, okay? So ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So this is also just not help from your guides, but this is asking for help from people. You are not reaching out and asking. So once again, probably the speaking up, asking for what you need. Speaking your truth. Are you self-sacrificing? Are you hiding? Are you putting other people's needs before your own? What is it that you need to communicate at this time that's going to help you through this? What is it that you need to communicate, maybe even to yourself? Are you lying to yourself about something and you're not being honest? I don't know if you heard that, but that was my stomach rumbling. So you need to ask for help, okay? And this is going to really help that weight. It's going to really help you through the situation, whatever it is that you're going through. The next card is music. Listen carefully, for there may be a messages in the music. Oh my God, I can't read today. I've been doing so many readings that... Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Wow. So, once again, you know, the microphone, and maybe this is something to do with, like, some of you are literally in the music industry, or some of you express yourselves through music. So maybe that's where you're going to find your truth, through the singing, through the playing of an instrument, through writing music, through allowing your emotions to come to the surface. And this is also your way of communicating. So I'm getting this about the throat chakra. For those of you who don't know, the throat chakra is the connection between the heart and the higher mind, the higher power. So this is also the way that you communicate to spirit. Okay, this is like a portal. Even when you want to manifest something, right? We have to express that, whether it's internally or verbally or through our heart. When we really desire or want something, it has to be expressed. It has to be ringing ear. It has to be spoken out. So maybe you're holding your tongue back. Maybe you don't feel like you're worthy of it. Maybe you're afraid to ask for what it is that you want. This can also be in a relationship. Maybe you're not expressing your true feelings to your partner. So you need to find a way to express that to yourself first, to spirit, and then you're going to be able to express it out. And it's very clear that you get clear about this, okay? And then the next card is Hidden Depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So So this is also something that I'm getting, that this is a pattern that you have, right? You have difficulty maybe just self-expressing, just telling people how you feel, speaking up, speaking your truth. Maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you're afraid of confrontation. Whatever this is, it's time for you to just express this. As I said, whatever your creative expression is, whether it's through music or whether it's through singing or whether it's through writing, painting, there needs to be a level of expression, because it's going to allow you to connect, and that connection is going to allow you to ask for what it is that you want, and it's going to free you. Okay, but you got to understand that this pattern that you've had of not being honest, of not speaking up your truth, is actually going against you, and it's preventing you from manifesting. It's preventing you from attracting, and it's creating relationship issues in your life. So it's really, really important that you connect with that part of yourself and be honest. It's okay. You deserve to speak your truth. You deserve to say what it is that you need. And when you express from the heart, from a place of truthfulness, other people usually, if they genuinely love you and prioritize you, they will listen. Now, if somebody is still not reciprocating when you're really putting yourself out there, then there might be an issue within the relationship, and that's okay. That's relationships. And maybe it's time to walk away from that relationship. Maybe that person's not the right person for you. But if they respond with a more open heart and with support, maybe it's just reaffirming that they are right for you. But you've got to take that risk. You've got to take that leap. You can't just sit back and hope that things are going to work themselves out magically, because they're not. This is requiring you to do exactly the thing that you don't want to do, which is speak your truth or express yourself. So let's see if we can get more clarity on this. All right. Woo! All right. Okay, so the card that I got here is focus, meditate, and new beginnings. I'm not sure what the focus is, and nothing's come in about that yet, so I might need to get some clarity on that, and it might make sense in a minute. So the meditation is that you've been feeling really isolated and alone in your emotions, or you've been isolating yourself because you haven't been able to be expressive of your full self. You haven't been able to connect with that person because you're hiding. You're hiding that part of you. You're afraid of what will happen if I say this, what will happen if I do that, what will happen if I express my truth. And this is also, excuse me if you can hear my stomach, I must be hungry. This is also hiding from yourself. Maybe you're hiding from your true creative expression. You're not allowing yourself to be your whole self. Okay, that's what the focus is. You're focusing on the wrong thing. You're thinking that by doing this, you're protecting them or you're protecting yourself, but you're actually creating a lot more distance. You're actually creating a lot more isolation. So there has to be a risk taken here, and this will bring in new beginnings. Now, for some of you, this does mean a breakup. For some of you, this does mean a departing. And for some of you, this means a new beginning in an already existing relationship. It means a new connection, an evolution within that relationship. So don't be afraid to do this, because whether you like it or not, eventually this is going to have to come out. This is something that eventually is going to have to be resolved, because it's going to get to the point where you're just suffering too much, or it's causing too many issues within the relationship or within yourself. So it's really, really important that you take that leap of faith. Let's see if we have any more messages for you for this, for June. Oh, nice. Okay, guys, you are going to love the outcome, no matter what. Yeah. Okay, retrying that one. I know that one wants to come out. Okay, so we got 3 cards. Enjoy the outcome. So this is also trusting this, right? You have to trust the process of this. Once you express yourself, you got to let go of the attachment of the outcome and trust that this is the best outcome for you, whether it is departing or whether it is uniting, whatever that means for you. Okay. So there is, in the end, even if you won't see it immediately because you might have an attachment to something, in the long run, this outcome is going to be a true blessing, and it's going to bring a lot more peace and a lot more love into your life and a lot more joy and abundance. So even though it may feel as though you're losing something, you're not. You're actually gaining by expressing yourself, by being true to you. In the end of the day, you're going to gain something that you didn't have before. Recharging your hopes. So you just got to have hope in this process. You really got to have hope in yourself and trust yourself here. And this is where it's a little bit of lacking, right? You don't trust yourself. You need to just put back the balance, reestablish the foundation, remember why you're doing this, and really just go for it. And nostalgia, reflecting on tradition. So once again, this card always reminds me of somebody looking up out the window and dreaming about possibilities and just not really taking action. So you really need to take action here. You really need to take that leap of faith and that step. And the way that you're going to do that is by establishing the reason why you're doing it. And really believing in that reason, because that's what's going to motivate you in the end to do the right thing by you or by that person or by that situation. And so you really have to remember why you're doing it, because then you're going to take that leap of faith and you're going to actually take action to hopefully resolve whatever this is, which I don't know because I'm reading cards, but I hope it makes sense to you. All right. Well, I hope this reading gave you some clarity, gave you some direction. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Have a good week.